Post game with UMD defeating Minnesota State and Moorhead 3-1. And Jim, that fourth set was kind of the turning point, you would say. Third set didn't quite go well. What happened in that fourth set to make you guys just kind of come out and blow the game away?
Yeah, we returned back to some of the things we did early in the match. I felt like we started to serve tough again and gave them some trouble there. You know, that third set they started to get comfortable and they were able to run their middle, and then the tempo to their outside was giving us trouble. So we tried to pressure them from the service line. I felt that allowed us to get a little bit of a cushion there early on. I think Emily did a better job of moving the ball around, got the middle of the floor of the ball. Summer had some good kills. Our defense picked up. We blocked some balls. So we just got back to playing better volleyball like we played that first set.
And then that third set, Moorhead just seemed to smother your attack, had 7 blocks alone in that set. Did they do anything differently, or was it just something you guys just weren't?
They certainly played aggressively. I felt like they, like I said, were handling our serves a lot better. They were in system a lot more, so offensively they had more rhythm to them, which put us out of system more. And we just did not do a good job in out-of-system offense. We were swinging low, we were swinging into hands, and you know, much like when we played Moorhead last year, you let them get going and they get some momentum going, and they're a scrappy team, they're a physical team that can block, and we just needed to do a better job of taking care of the ball, and once we did, things started to improve for us.
And for you defensively, Moorhead hit 105, you had 4 players with 10 or more digs. Keena Cipher had tied her career high with 25 digs. What has worked so well for your defense, especially here at home now, once again just kind of ramping things up?
Yeah, I think they followed the scouting report well. We had, you know, some things that we were trying to do and take away, and I felt like Keena made some great plays early in the match that really set the tone for who we were going to be defensively. You know, we're going to need that kind of scrappiness on nights when we're just not as offensively efficient as we have typically been, and that's kind of been our biggest puzzle, is how we get that efficiency back so that, you know, we have all aspects of our game flowing.
And then offensively, the star once again who showed up, who recently just set a career high and established that again, was Hanna Meyer, had 21 kills, hit 395 for the match. What has she done so well the last couple matches? Well,
yeah, obviously she's jumped in and had to replace Sarah on the right side, and she's a high-flying athlete who had done some really good things for us early on the outside. So it's kind of a quick switch back to her right side, you know, usage that we had a little bit of last year. She just does a really good job of, you know, getting high off the ground and moving the ball around and creating good angles. And, you know, I'm excited to see how well she's playing here. And, you know, I hope that we can continue to ride her when she's doing that well offensively. You know, she can carry a team.
And then you guys just kind of recapping a little bit about that third set, just kind of going back to that. Guys struggled a little bit, and you threw Meredith Sutton in there, and she seemed to turn things around for you. Got a couple quick kills, and her first serve that she had ended up as an ace. How did you think she performed?
I thought she did a great job. You know, there's some unsung heroes that you maybe don't notice from the stats or from the outside, and I thought she was definitely one. In the moment she got us back to where we were back up by 1 there going into another timeout, and unfortunately then we made a bunch of errors and found ourselves in a position to even close it out and made some more errors. But I thought she did a great job, and she's been doing better and better each week in practice, and I felt like she had earned the opportunity, if I felt like one of the outsides just weren't, you know, performing as well as they needed to throw her out there and get her some experience, and, you know, block the ball with Summer at one point in time as well. So yeah, at one point Kristen leaned over and said, "We have 3 freshmen and a sophomore out there right now." I said, "Yeah, that's probably not what you figured, you know, going into this year with 6 returning starters, but you know, right now we're just searching for what we need to do to make ourselves the most effective."
And you'll gladly take that any time of the day, right?
Correct. You know, I thought she did a great job coming in, kind of in front of her home crowd, because she's a local product, and you know, I was proud of the way she played.
And then just kind of wrapping things up. Check mark off the first one. You got a win here. Now you get Northern State coming in, #1 team in the nation. What do you guys have to do tonight and carry those things over to make sure you guys come out and perform well?
Yeah, you got to try to pressure them with serving and get them a little out of system. They're a really good offensive team. They're low error, and yet they still terminate at a really high rate. All 5 attackers are extremely skilled. That's going to make it very challenging. We're going to have to play defense like we did tonight and pick up balls that maybe you don't have a solid double block up, and you just got to make some plays. And then offensively, we've got to be able to keep ourselves in system and control our tempo. And, you know, I know it's going to be a battle for sure, but, you know, that's what the NSIC is.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for your time, Jim, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Standing with our player of the game, Hanna Meyer. And Hannah, You outdid yourself one again. 21 kills in this match was a career high. What worked for you tonight?
I think Emily was giving me really good balls. I had a lot of seams and I was able to hit around the block. So overall, I think we were just gelling well.
And what happened in that third set? You guys kind of just struggled a little bit, kind of lingered, let them kind of build up a lead, and unfortunately you guys couldn't take it back. But what happened in that third set to you guys where you guys just struggled a little bit?
I think that we just went on too many runs that didn't benefit us at all, so then it was hard to pull ourselves out of that.
And then obviously that fourth set, you guys just stormed out. And what was the message in the huddle after that third set? You guys are in between the sets there. You guys just dropped it. What was said in the huddle that kind of psyched you guys up and just power through that fourth set for the victory?
We all just knew what we're capable of doing and how we're capable of playing, and we knew that that third set wasn't like us, so we said we need to get back to playing volleyball the way that we know we can and the way that we should.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Hannah. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks.